Friday night. And perhaps rain will play a factor throughout the course of the evening. But Matt Lawrence, it won't keep these fans away from making their noise as per usual. A fantastic atmosphere gathered in Rosario to watch the Canasha for a really intriguing matchup here this Friday night. Welcoming in fourth place Defensa, Justicia.
Always an absolute pleasure, Carter, and look, I'm English, so I'm feeling very much at home with the rain. Everybody else may be bemoaning the rain, and the players may be, but I'm loving it. It's perfect for sliding tackles and diving headers, but being a little bit more serious, you're right. You've got two very good teams playing here. You've got a Rosario team who are absolutely stoic and really awesome at home. They're absolutely fantastic, Rosario Central, but we can't forget the players that not only they've lost previously, but they've lost to the Argentine under-20 side. They're playing against a Defensa side who are unbeaten in the last 8 games in all competitions, unbeaten in the last 6 league games, and a side who very much have a belief in what their manager, Julio Vicari, wants, and they have a real belief in each other. They really work for each other. There's no superstars. There's nobody even close to being a super. There's no even superstar. No super, let alone superstar in this side for Defensa, but they're all in it together, and they are very, very hard to break down. I think this is going to be a really good game of football, Carter, rain or no rain.
Only 9 goals conceded by Defensa Justicia in their opening 16 matches. Halcon continue to fly high up near the top of the table. Rosario Central just 2 points back. Could leapfrog their guests with a win this evening as they make their way out onto the pitch here at the Gigante del Arroyito. Meeting of the minds, meeting of the managers. Miguel Russo for Rosario Central, Julio Vicari, and this Defensa Justicia team. I just mentioned, Matt, a chance for Rosario Central to go above their visitors here tonight with the win, and they have been making this place an impenetrable fortress as of late. 6 wins and 2 draws at home this season for the Canasha.
Yeah, it's a cliche, isn't it, Carter, that at home you want it to be your fortress, but it really is for Rosario Central. And of course, we see the fans here. We can hear the atmosphere. It's absolutely magnificent. I know everybody talks about going to Boca Juniors, going to Monumental, going to Ríver Plέit. This place, for me, really is something to behold. The atmosphere is magnificent, as you say. Unbeaten here. Their problem is on the road, obviously. I think they've only won 7 points on the road, Rosario Central. So they need to take care of business at home. But this is a tough nut to crack, Defensa. As I said, Julio Vicari's got them playing in a certain way. They're happy to play out of possession of the ball. They're happy to play on the counter. And the likes of Togni, the likes of Alanis, and then of course they provide the ammunition for Nico Fernandez. This is a very good matchup. 2 different styles of play. I can't wait to see how this pans out.
Fans expectant as well. To Rosario should be on the bucket list for every football fan. And blue and yellow side once again lifting the decibel level pre-match here at the Gigante. As we take a look at the referees in charge of tonight's affair. Pablo Echevarria, the center referee. Facundo Teixo, World Cup experience in Qatar. And leading up the VAR booth, Fatu Brown wearing the gloves and the captain's armband for Rosario Central. His opposite goalkeeper, Ezekiel Unsain, with the captain's armband for the visitors. Carlos Quintana once again will take his place at the heart of the central defense.
You know,
As
Quintana,
Matt Lawrence just mentioned,
Carter, Quintana is that guy who loves to defend. You brought it up a little bit earlier though, Defensa have only conceded 9 goals. Rosario Central have conceded 10 more. I know Quintana loves to defend, I know the Rosario Central back line like to defend, but for me they don't get enough protection. Conceding 19 goals in 16 games is not good enough for a team that wants to be getting into top 5 or certainly trying to vie for those top 3 positions, trying to chase down Ríver Plate. Too many goals conceded. More than one a game, that's a problem to really try and get up there and focus in on the likes of San Lorenzo or Ríver, or obviously Defensa are a couple of places in front of them.
Central players just stealing a couple touches of the ball while the referees convene. Just about ready to get started here in Rosario. Referees making us wait a little longer, Matt, and it's a highly anticipated clash this Friday with these two teams fighting up near the top of the table. Really looking forward to this one.
Very much so. You look at Rosario Central, you have the experience of the likes of McAllister, the likes of Malcorra. They have the younger players likes of Kevin Ortiz. We know that they're missing Veliz. We know that they lost Tanlonga. We know that they lost Buenanotte to Sporting and to Brighton, respectively. They've lost a couple of players to the Argentine under-20 side. This is now a real test of the strength in depth and their overall